Well, I guess I'm continuing now. I gotta say though, some parts of this have been interesting. In general, I am not having fun with this stuff though. In general, I think it's actually probably the worst experience I've ever had playing Factorio, ever. Ever. Like, I got this base. Some of it here seems to be momentarily sustainable. Not permanently, because it'll all turn into mold before too long. But as of right now, I don't know. Ah, humbug. Gotta have endless mold fixers. I'm trying to think if I really need mold grabbers everywhere. Seems like if I have one at the end of the line, like one all the way down here, it will prevent this whole line from building up. But it also sounds like it'd be really annoying. Because like if it ever gets blocked up with any stuff anywhere, I'd have to wait for the whole thing to go bad. But maybe that's part of the blessing of this nutrition, because it has such a short lifespan anyway, that if it molds, it'll all get cleaned off much more easily. This rocket fuel out of here. No reason. That's what I need to be doing. I need to be burning all of it, but have something as an alternative. Like, I'll have the carbon around, but I'll also be burning the mold stuff directly. Or I just need to set up another biochamber with more carbon production. They're evolving. Six hundred and 705% from evolution. I remember when it was 600 something. That's what I'm looking for, to see if there's 600s. I need to get this carbon fiber researched. I think I'm gonna get this done and I'm gonna send it off again. Finish up these eggs right here. Send it back home. That should be it. I'll wait for this. Now I gotta drop this out so it doesn't get clogged up again. Gotta make sure that's getting let go. Now it's time to head back to Novice. Now this is gonna clog up again. It's already clogged up. Oh yeah. Gotta let that go. Let her rip. I feel like there needs to be a way for me to do this, because I need the iron ore for making this thruster fluid. So I need the iron, I need the carbon, I need the ice for the water that goes into both of them. So I do need each of these materials. But I feel like there's a way that I should be able to limit the materials in this fashion, in a sort of preemptive sense, the way it works where you just connect two buildings, like rather than limiting inserters that go into the green science or whatever, you just build an inserter building to make inserters and then put that directly into the science machine, so it never makes more than like 4 or whatever, however many fit in one assembler. So I feel like there should be a way. Like, I also need to use the ore for making, preferably for making the metal that goes into the ammo. That's one additional aspect of this I need to consider. But I mean, how much do I need? Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber should be building up now. 67%. Okay, there, I got the green going. If this isn't enough to finish it, that's gonna piss me off. As it should be. And I'm frustrated to say, I think I will need to micromanage my agricultural science just through some of these things. I mean, I don't want to be lame about this, because, I mean, I like the idea of this very long play, let's play scenario that I got going here, which is cool. I'd like to have that just out there so people could watch it if they want to. But, my desire to deal with the high difficulty stuff is somewhat low. Like, I want to get to Aquilo, but I don't know how much I want to deal with that. If it's really difficult, I imagine it's more difficult than this. But I will have to see. At least getting there even is going to be more difficult with this Promethium and weird space stuff I have to deal with for that. So I'm going to need to upgrade my main ship before I get out there, which is probably going to take the missile turrets. And that would require me putting missile production on the ship, which I don't know what that takes, but I think it's probably going to involve me setting up the foundries, and with that comes nuclear power most likely. I don't know if it would truly be necessary. I could possibly just make the ship massive so that I have tons of solar space. But I don't know. And what's the other thing? I want to get certain things like unlocks. Like I definitely have the goal of getting Spidertron. That's a big one. I feel like having Spidertron around, I'd also be able to be a little bit more mobile on different worlds. I'd be able to put one down on different worlds and get some robots in it so that I can wander around and use that. I actually wonder how it works, because you could see what happens with the tank. When I drive the tank, these locations aren't visible. Like, it's cool how this is done. But if Spidertron works the same way and doesn't have any, like, radar, I'll have to set radars up everywhere. And that's not a horrible idea. As long as I have some steel and I can get certain things like that can just be put in the vehicle, because it is a vehicle and it has a large storage space that can be used remotely to build things. I could set all my important basic building materials, like my chests and everything I have. They could be stored. Oh, that would suck if it blows up though. Like I could potentially use them like my own storage container for when I show back up on the planet and want to like take all my stuff back. But if it blows up, that would just be like, I should probably reload. Which is exactly what I think I would want to do. %, and this one's also 99% now. So that should be done very quickly. $10 seconds. And after that, I'll be able to start another one with my green science. I mean my agricultural science. I just need to consider what's the primary directive here. Because Aquilo is a massive goal. But so too shall things like this be. This is 1,000. And it would be fun and interesting to try out. But there's also this for 1,000, which gets me closer to Spidertron. So I think that's my next goal. At least coal synthesis. Okay, so then I can be making coal on Gleba. That would be very useful. That would actually be very useful. So that's going to be Gleba science. Inserter capacity bonus. This is what I need to work on too. I was gonna say, I need to get my lasers continuously being upgraded. Healthy food, healthy body. It would be good to have higher health, just 'cause like it's only 100. I should do this one. Yeah, I think I'll do that one first just to get it, just so. Because currently my health feels very mushy. Like, that's one thing I've worried about late game, because my shields are very thick and they'll go down, but then when my health is the same as it's always been, it's like zip to nothing. Okay. How many blue circuits do I have left? Not too many, but we will keep all of those there. These chests are just disgusting. I don't like seeing all this spoilage in here. It's very annoying that everything has it building up everywhere. Gelatinous. Oh yeah. I did get my copper thing set up. I was wondering how I was building any up. The seeds are stuck? Ho hum. This is stuck. I didn't finish this apparently. That should also be purple. Or it should have several more containers. That I can do this with. Yeah, this song's pretty cool. This song's pretty neato. Yeah, very retro-futuristic vibe on this one. A little bit. Okay, I need to get this going. Are you kidding me? What's going on here? What's the meaning of this? Okay, that's what it was. I ran out of space, so my bots couldn't even pick anything up. Well, that was worrisome. I didn't expect that to suddenly happen. I need to figure out how to deal with that then. Got a call for steel. Make sure I've always got steel on me. tiny bit of extra space that will disappear very quickly. I need to start putting things up here too. Did I come back from novice yet? Okay. So I'll head back, I guess. Thruster fluid is full. I think now would be a good time to ask for some of these. Would Fulgora be the best planet for that still? I only have 9.6 thousand blue circuits, so look at all this. Is there something going wrong over here, or let's see if I'm building up science. Whoops, wrong thing. Science is reasonably building up, but it's not being placed on here. Shouldn't it automatically put that in there? No filters. Hashtag. Okay. Let me think. What am I doing with this? Rare engine units. There's a rare one. I guess if I keep making these, I'll get a bunch of rare ones, and that would... I could technically churn those up in the future and eventually use that to make legendary ones. Well, I guess I would maybe want more than one. Except by then I'm gonna have Spidertron, and that's all I'm gonna want. I don't care about tanks once I got Spidertron. I guess this is just something to have being made. I mean, if they're top quality, they'd still be awesome. Good use for the tank shells, too. Because those do damage. Spidertron has the rockets. Looks like those might not be nearly as damaging. Pretty sure it does not get the cannon shells, although that would be kind of awesome. Speaking of which, I don't actually know what it gets. I don't actually feel like I know. Maybe it seems like it's probably got new weapons by now if they updated as much stuff as I've seen. Spidertron with... I mean, right now I'm gonna be working on unlocking missile turrets, which... How do I even make missiles? Iron plates, explosives... I feel like I've seen people making the ammo for it on their ship. Are you telling me I'm supposed to have sulfur production on my ship? That's why it's with the turret. I didn't think of that. It comes with coal synthesis, so I can use carbon... Wait a second. Carbon and sulfur. Wait, where would I get sulfur on the ship, though? Would I just send it up? I don't know. I'm gonna get too confused by all that stuff. Okay, Pentapod. There are certain things I need to have automated that I don't understand how to automate. Like, for example, this turret isn't going to be used anytime soon, I'm sure, but how do I get it to automatically fill my turrets? Because my bots should be able to do that. It shouldn't be that difficult of a problem to be able to... I think it might be actually related to the ghost stuff, like when I do it from a distance, from my radar distance. See, I can remove the ammo. Is there a way to set it so that it's filled without putting down like chests? That I don't know. Okay, well that's... Not sure if that's a bad thing. It means it's forcing the fruits to be somewhat upgraded. Wait, this is what I want to do. not taking that. So you mean to tell me I gotta grab the garbage out of this too? Okay, so that should keep things flowing a little bit. What about this? Burnable fuel. To get... Okay, let me see if there's a way I can work around this. If I take this, put this over here, put this back, right there. And move... God damn it. That's set up there. I wanted to wedge one of these in. Hold on a second. Okay. And I'm back, forgetting what I was just doing. Which doesn't matter much because there are no memories here. There's no memory in this location. This is just whatever the hell is happening at any given moment. Yeah, memories are limited to about about 3 minutes or so. Come here, Squirt. Look at your little squirrel tail. Look at that little squirrel tail you got there. Come on, boy. Come here, boy. You got your little squirrel tail? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. See, my guitar fingers, the guitar nails, double as cat scratchers. I feel like I should be grabbing things with this. Zen. Zen, zen, zen. Now, garbage waste can be converted through simple means into a utility. That being nutritional goodness. Pizza. By converting that into pizza, we can achieve what is necessary, which is carbon fiber. I can make it. Shit. Well, I feel like that's a thing I want to do now. Baby, 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 baby. Little baby, 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 baby. Little baby, baby, little baby, baby. Son of a gun. Make a couple of those. And this I'm going to have to handle. Okay, if I put this here, right there, I should be able to move this up a little bit without any difference in anything, I'm sure. Move it up to here. And that didn't work, so I'll have to move it down to here. And that's where it was at, isn't it? I think that's where it was at. Which would maybe a little bit ruin the point of what I was doing here. Okay. Now we place a second container down. So this is just going to be, I guess this is just going to be a little offshoot at the beginning where I can maybe get rid of some stuff, speed up the processing a little bit maybe. It's gonna go bad in the hand, and it's not gonna pull any more out. And that will be a problem, so I'll have to do something awkward like set this right there and have it set to remove garbage. Put this right there. Okay. I wish there was a way I could set this to do, no, there's no way to give me lower freshness stuff. I don't know what's going on over here. What's going on? What's all this? Why is this happening? My containers aren't full. Guess I'll just have to jump start it again. There we go. Careful, boy. I can't see. Oh, are we waiting on this junk? I'm gonna guess that we are, which would mean this needs to be priority. Or this is processing pretty quick and this is going too slow. Okay, let's see if a green one helps. Okay, yeah, that's drastically helping. Stopped at Gleba. We got a lot of space in here. Now, I wanted to drop a few things. Okay, I think that should be good. And I'll probably just want to send it again. Get this health done. And get started on the next thing, whatever that is. It's frustrating how difficult this base is. So many things can go wrong. And I don't nearly have the setup to make this smoother. There we go. It's the blue inserters I need. And I need to make sure these are in important positions like this right here. Look how slow that gets all of a sudden. Wait a second. Need my bio thing out here so I can look at it. Oh. Bioflux. Carbon and Yamako mash. Just gonna need to start using bots for everything. It's just the... there's no way to do that with the nutrition stuff. Not reasonably. I guess if it's piling up in a chest, like if this was a chest right here, if it was piling up in a chest like that, it would technically be resetting its timer, or elevating its timer so that it lowers at a slower pace until they max out in their piles. That could theoretically create enough of a lifetime for it to last long enough to be flown to something. cloths and stuff. Not on this. This needs to be all blue, 100% blue. So I'm gonna send this up, I'm gonna send this back, and I'm gonna get started on... Wait, these energy shields can go in my Tonk. To Tonkamen. Never mind. I can grab a few things and put them in there. Technically. Why is that over here? I decidedly ensured none of that would be involved. Okay. That's right, I didn't fill these in. What's that map doing now? Spores. The florkin' heck is that about? Okay, so I guess that's where I'm gonna send this. Thruster fuel is full. Gonna wait for these to be made. Maybe a couple more. Ooh, 8 minutes. That ain't good. Health. Okay. Finally. Okay. Now let's get the fuck out of here. A lot of resources on this ship, but for sure, this is one of the most successful uses of resources in this game. Putting them into this successful ship allows me to do things like this, which is probably, while it's the most important thing to get the science back, it also feels like one of the most useless. Because everything else I can just bring anything to any planet. Bring back blue circuits and build a rocket when I shouldn't, when it seems like it's too early to do something like that. Now it should have sent those down. Boop. One turret ran out of ammunition. See, there's a funny thing. Because I didn't really plan for most of my turrets to remain in place and ignored for a long amount of time. So it's interesting to consider that they've lasted this long. I am making these towers, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Spider webs. See, this looks more sensible, but it's because this is all a grid. Well now. Oh, what the hell am I doing back here? Okay, so I got the health bonus. Now my health is nice and spicy. Whatever that means. Now, this is not developing any further. Let's give this a little boosty boost. There we go. Now that should do something. This is set to... This should be set to take any... I'm gonna build up 10 trillion, jigillion rocket fuels. And then we are going to, I don't know, I'm going somewhere, because I mean, not much rocket fuel. You gotta go somewhere. How's this? Gear wheels. Gear wheels. Okay, so this has gear wheels going to it. All of this is clogging it up. The gear wheels are there, though. What's this? What about this is... This should also be taking out rare quality ones. What's this? This is a full chest. You're telling me we don't have any iron for... Oh, this is in a blue one. Let's see if we could fix that. I feel like we may not be able to. Do 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 do. No 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 no. Boo boo doo boo, boo boo doo boo. Okay, this is probably only going to need a handful of those. I'll probably switch to making red now. Just as long as I have a little stack of each one. And then I'll set it to make a huge amount of these. Of each, and a small amount of purples. Alright, then I let her rip on these. For some reason this is stopped there, like... We really don't have any plates of steel. Okay, so my agricultural science is building up again. Now I need to make sure. I feel like I need to, oh jeez. I feel like I need to make this hold probably all the blue circuits I get, just so I can see how many I have. I can also store some of these to get them out of the way. And these will also be important. Okay, so that's the issue. I'm gonna need to absolutely, before I leave, gonna need to call up a bunch of plastic stuff. The Pepsi rings. What is it? 200. So let's get 400 up here. How many will I want? Looks like 4 equal to 400 maybe. The requests are satisfied. Okay, so it looks like this is set up to do the science, to get the science going. It'll be close to leaving again. Once it gets the rest of this 200 stacked up. Plastic. An hour and 14 minutes. Okay, so looks like we're going through brains. Not fast enough, because we're not getting seeds back. That's the issue. We're not getting seeds back. So what I'm gonna do is make this a seed grabber. We're gonna loop those back around this way. Biologia. I was gonna say it seems like it would be important to have long arms inserters that are speedier, but now with quality, that's possible. If I had a blue quality red inserter, I bet that would be very useful. Is this too slow? Is it stacking up in there? A little bit, yeah. Yeah. This needs to be faster. So, what I'm thinking is, I don't know what this is doing. Why is this here? What was that doing there? Okay, well, this little base is something. I am really surprised these pentapod eggs, the way I have this set up, have not hatched yet. I have to keep on top of that, but it's interesting that it hasn't been a problem yet. Biologia. Okay, so this is stacking those up. That's right. I need to get started making carbon whatchamacallit. Yamako mash carbon. So I'm gonna need a location that has access to the nutrients. And I'm gonna have to call in mash, because I don't know what else I would do. Okay, what's this doing? Why isn't that... Oh, that's why it's not taking anything. Because we are full of garbage. Trying to think, I gotta set up something that's just like a detached system for getting rid of all this waste. And I got an idea. I'm not sure how well it'll work. What the hell is this? Okay, actually, if I set up a second one of these here that's also filtered, then I set up one of those there. This will be converting garbage into nutrition. I'll pull this stuff out like right here. And I'll put it back in over here. use filters, so this will also remove waste. Where's my... Okay, my goodness. This will be the priority. Okay, that should actually self-sustain because it's adding the stuff I need for the initial input. That one's gonna fill up. And oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna need a shitload of these. And that's gonna mean I will need a shitload of these and a shitload more of these. Now these will all be filtered to carbon. Where's my Yamako mesh? I'm building up enough of this. Okay, this is for, at least this is for a basic amount of this will only take the good copper stuff. Whew. Really annoyed with these. Wait, what is this? Why is this not doing anything? These should both be producing and building up to give me steel. Am I gonna need to use this to set up? Carbon Yamako mash. Maybe it's worth it to just get some of this made. Blanking, I need this. And all of this will need to have garbage pulled out of it. I need to grab this too. This is the most tedious stuff possible. Now I don't even have containers to remove it, so I gotta set those up. Gotta have more of these. The excessive amount of stuff you need for this. I don't know how anyone could do it any other way, because these are gonna go bad too. If I have too many set for here, I probably need to set this to have like 20, because it's gonna go bad, and the larger amounts going bad would just mean... Okay, is it bad if I have that set to remove garbage? I don't think so. No, I need it. I need it everywhere, so... That's what I can do. Let's go grab some blue globules. I think blue will be in the purple regions. Perp skirp. Oh shit, leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with you. I said leave me alone. I'm out of space in all my places now, I think. So it's not even a surprise. Okay, it ran out of the direct input over here. What the hell is this? How the hell did this have any in the first place? Oh, this. This was being fed by the same thing. Gotta make... pizza again? So when I put this here, this should be enough to keep this going for good. I just need, you know, to jump start it again, yet again, yet again. Equal to or greater than. I think it'll head back immediately before it should. It would be nice if, I was about to say subsidize. That's not what I want to say. If we could supplement our thruster fuel, that kind of energy, with just standard electricity. Ion thrusters. eye on. I've got my eye on you. Okay, now those were put down. And wait, did it do that and we're already almost back to Gleba? Did it really do that? We're on our way to automated space travels. If I toss in ugh, I don't even want to look at Vulcanus now. Is the stuff's clogged up, which means it's not going to be producing somehow, but with how it was producing, I feel like it might actually be full. Whoa. All my bots are just floating around with tungsten or titanium or whatever that. Yeah, tungsten. Wait, can I melt all this down with this stuff? How is this not? Okay, I gotta have some chests so I can. Okay, I got 15 chests. That'll be good for unclogging things for a little while. That'll deliver that, and everything will go back to action. But why isn't that processing? This should be full. Yo, what's going on with this? It's not removing it? Why was that? It wasn't messed up before. This doesn't even need a limit on it. Sulfuric. Okay, do I have any more of those? Do I have a purple chest somewhere? Okay, thing I was just thinking is I need to make more pump jacks, steel plates, iron cube. I should have all that. Iron plates, steel gear wheels. Let's toss this down. What do you do when something is going wrong here? Steel gear circuit pipe. Do I have pipes? Yes. I have pipes. Right. Well, we'll figure that out later. Gears. Steel. Circuits. Pipes. And now, with all of those together, I will make okay. Well, oops. Gears, these are all upgraded. Why are these all upgraded? What do I even do with that? Okay, slowly use them all up so that if I want a regular gear setup, I need to do this. And that'll keep that going, at least. Oh my goodness. Pipes. Are there any pipes anywhere? Any pipes? Pipes. This should be the same input as pipes. So I only need like 1 or 2. So that'll be 10 pipes. Let's wait until it fills up with 20. Gears. Now these will all be standard gears. This will fill up an entire chest of standard gears. I got a little upgrade happy here and everything's locked up. You can see things are moving slowly. That's because we're seemingly out of sulfuric acid, which it will be a concern if I can't reach this. Hopefully I can do that. Okay, I can. Sweet. There we go. These are all slow, which is funny, because I need them to be fast to fill this up, but I'm gonna need more pipes now, I think, right? I should have some pipes in here. Oh, no, I don't have any standard pipes. That's right. I had to make them for a reason. Clunk. So those two are down. Once this gets connected, that's gonna mean we should be in a good state. Shouldn't be that hard to get some sulfuric acid going here. Yeah, I've been making like 2 videos a day, or 3 videos a day, and this is my second one today, I think. But I think I want to take a break. I mean, usually it's 2 videos, then I take a longer break and I make another one like a few hours later or something. But maybe I'll do that. I don't know. It's been cool though. It's been pretty cool. Like, normally, I mean, I got really into RimWorld with the new Anomaly DLC. Did not record any of that. But I played that a lot as with the goal of beating the Anomaly, like travel several times. It was really surprisingly entertaining. And I have to say, compared to most games, that gives me like an abnormally close feeling to what's been going on with this. You move to a new place, big changes, several times you basically reset, but it's ultimately building up over time. And they're both games that I play excessively over the years and feel like they're completely replayable. And I save scum ridiculously on both of them, where I end up with hundreds and hundreds of saves. I guess technically I don't do that as much with Factorio, because I don't feel like I have to. Like, even if you die, it just gives you the thing to reload. Whereas on RimWorld, you need to save before like every single threatening event, or constantly, just because you could avoid an event. You could reload and completely avoid the event because they're all random. And that is actually, as a realism focused person, I mean, video games aren't real, but in the case of almost any factor in a game, I will always say, I wish it was more realistic. I mean, everything can be gamified, but when a game is specifically more gamified, like it seems like an arcade kind of game, that has its own time and place. But those style of games are usually not what make me want to continue coming back to them. Like, if RimWorld was more like Dwarf Fortress, I would probably play it forever. Like, my biggest problem with RimWorld is just that the world isn't truly simulated. If it was, oh, that would be, like, ever since I was a little kid, actually, I mean, in grade school and stuff, middle school, I remember I always had these ideas of games that could be super realistic, like designed on real life. You take real life factors that can be difficulties, and I actually explained this to Tynan on Reddit at one point, the creator of RimWorld. He was on there. I mentioned how, like, he was talking about, because I mean, he even wrote a book about game mechanics, designing games and stuff, and his approach to things irks me a little bit, because he doesn't always focus on the realism. He focuses on gamifying things, which is good, but I can almost always think of ways for this to work out. If you focus on the realism, the gamifying factors will naturally extend from it and things will grow upon it. Like, the better the simulation, there will be a game that forms in it. And the most addictive thing for me about a lot of games is when things are more the term emergent gameplay comes to mind. Games with emergent gameplay, like Noida, for example, where so many things happen and, like, you'll end up with this crazy wand that you've never seen before, and all this stuff, like physics, the physics simulation of it, all those things. Games with emergent gameplay for me end up with the more emergent gameplay, the more possibilities, the more likely it is that I will just see it as infinitely replayable. So, like, that's okay. I can take this. I can actually, I'm not going to take this down. I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to put some more over here just because, like, who cares? Question is, do I have the power for all this? Substations. I have substations, so I'll put a substation over here that will cover everything. Then I will link all these together. And that's good. But, yeah, RimWorld. RimWorld is one that I actually uploaded a ton of videos for RimWorld in the past, and I think some of them are still viewable. I know I set some of them as unlisted for a while, just irritated with certain quality things, like the videos at the beginning of this series. I was a little irritated with the sound quality, the voice quality, but I think I fixed that, so now I'm fine. But Yeah, RimWorld would be a good series to mess with. Oh, forgot about that. I need to make sure. Okay, well, when it stacks those up, it does technically keep using. It does keep using them, I guess. I'm trying to think, like, I feel like it feels good to actually be at a location for once, so I can actually destroy and fix things. Did I pick any of those up by accident? Okay, there. Now this should maybe be better for preventing buildup. But, well, no, we'll just leave it like this and see. I need to make sure this is getting content. Those are there, but it's not nearly fast enough. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do this. Put a second one of these here. And I feel like that's a hella good idea. But I'm not gonna have the nutrition for it. Here's an idea. If I put it right here, this can still reach it. Oh no. The gross stuff's gonna build up anyway. But I can get rid of that with something like this. Okay, this is gonna be a second one of those. Let's make some more of those. And I'm gonna set this up. Where's the stuff I made? Oh, I didn't make it yet. Okay. That's good. This is good. Now I just need to wrap this around the opposite side. So this will be an input. This will be an output. This will use a filter. This will go around here. And it will use something like that, and this, and that, and this. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to take a break here, so I'm going to stop right now.